Mm. Hel- Hello, everybody. It is it is August 24th, and welcome to the Gamers DMZ podcast. While while we don't have Double M, he,
We got
he so he will come sooner or later. But yeah, but of course you have me, Megalixer, with Jazzy Moto.
Hello.
And Double M. Holy crap! What a twist!
an OG shows up. Okay.
Cool.
You
But
you were introducing.
Sir Rich,
Hey,
and finally the one and only the one.
Good evening, everyone. Hopefully, everyone is doing well and staying cool because here in Chicago we are darn near 100-degree temperature and it's hot outside. So hopefully, everyone is staying cool and relaxing at this point in time. But needless to say, this heat wave of 2 days should be over with by tomorrow morning, which will be good. But let's start it off with finding out what everyone's been playing. So let's start with Jazzy Moto. What you been playing this week?
Um, this week, played a little bit of Elden Ring. I did kind of stop a little bit. Um, what else? Oh, mostly Sims. Sims 4. I got back into that.
I
Oddly.
saw you playing that.
So, yeah, sucked me back in. Um, and I believe that is it, actually.
Okay. Let's start with Mega. What have you been playing?
Well, not too much any games this week actually. There was only one. There was only one game that I played some of, and that was the Dishonored one.
Did you get past the first part?
Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about like the prologue, but yeah, I
Yeah.
got past that. Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
yeah. So far I'm liking it. I like the game so far,
Okay.
and yeah.
That's all you've been playing?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, let's start with Serge. What have you been playing?
I was messing around in Just Cause 4, getting my points. uh,
Ain't nothing wrong with the points.
yeah, I started Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That was
Oh, yeah. I was playing with him. Forgot about that.
was playing
Good
Broforce.
game.
There it is. Oh, I was playing Broforce. Was messing around like Fallout 4 too. I was messing around with that Dishonored Death of the whatchamacallit, getting more points, and then messing around in Paladins and Diablo, and I think that's it.
Okay. OG, what about you?
Oh man, the usual. The past few weeks, baseball. I jumped on Diablo, did a few dungeons and the Hell Tide with Darius. Pretty much. That's about it for me.
Hmm. Beat anything?
No, I ain't beat anything in a while. I was trying to beat that Mad Max, but shoot, I didn't jumped off that now.
You're losing focus.
Yeah.
Let me see. What did I play? Of course, I played Diablo. I actually streamed Diablos for 2 or 3 nights. I streamed that.
Didn't
And
walk through.
Yeah, we seen you.
oh, you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I did that. I did Quake. I played a game called Venda, and then I played Forza Horizon. I don't really want to say I played Forza Horizon. I just did it to get the points.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I tried to play Texas Chainsaw, but I said, no, I don't want to play that.
We should all
Then I
play that
went back.
Too gory for you. Too gory for you.
Are you kidding? It does not. I don't like games where I'm hide and seek games. That's what I'm calling it.
That's all it is.
This is hide and seek.
That's literally what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I
So
don't like it.
Alien. So Alien Isolation.
I didn't like that either. I didn't like that either. I played that for a couple of seconds, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to
Isolation.
find you. I don't want you to find me. I'm not. So I'm not a kid. We hide to seek. I'm not outside hiding behind a tree counting to 10, and then you try to run around and find me. No, I'm not doing that.
It's
Actually,
what
that'd
we
be a good game. Actually, it could be a good game.
Oh, you'll play it then, huh? No.
Yeah, you can climb trees and all that. Yes,
Shoot.
but
Don't let them hear your idea.
I know, right? Don't put it out there. I played Everspace too. I played a couple of seconds of that.
Oh yeah, dabbled in
how you
that too.
like
That was for some points.
I don't. It's okay. I think me when it comes to those type of space games and flying, I'm not the good. I'm not. I'm very particular about controls.
Yeah, the controls on it
yeah.
are
Yeah,
not
yeah,
worky for a
yeah,
flying game.
yes. They could have thought that out a little better since they said they had all the extra time to develop to play the game because of Game Pass and the Xbox.
Mhm.
So I felt
Not
as
as good
though
as Chorus.
no, I think Chorus is much better, much better.
And wrote the what's the Star Wars game that has better controls in my opinion too. Rogue Squadron,
Yeah,
Squadrons, because in one stick you control like your awe and your pitch, and then the other stick you control like it's like a real stick, like you can control exact amount how much throttle, and it stays there until you move it.
so those are all the games I was playing this week when I had time. But mostly, only thing I really played was Diablo. I got hooked on Diablo again, and what I mean hooked, the most I was doing was waiting for the Legion battles and the big boss fight.
On your
Yeah,
seasons,
yeah.
Excuse me?
on your season.
Yeah, just that's the only thing and I was run around and do a couple of dungeons. I've been doing dungeons by myself, so
I need to
that's
get back
cool.
in season.
Yes, it's cool, but it's probably a little better when you have a bunch of people playing, and because you get to, it's just a little better. So that's what I've been doing. Let's get to these topics real quick. Let's go with one of the ones that um, Mega Elixir sent in about what is that? The voice of Mario is retiring. So I'm gonna let
Yeah, he's stepping down the role. Yeah.
he's stepping down the road. I mean, I'm gonna let you what you guys think about that. We're going to start off with since he is an iconic voice or with an iconic character. What do you guys think about that? I think they already hired someone else to take it over. So what do you guys think about that?
Ooh
Should,
wee.
Mega,
should I go?
Mega. What do you think about it? Yeah, you go, Mega. Give me your.
Okay, so I I have feeling that it would. I have feeling that it would happen like eventually because you can't, because you can't voice a certain character forever. But
Yes, you can.
I
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
example.
AI.
Until the day you die,
AI.
AI,
and they can
AI.
do the
Yeah.
Machine
AI.
So,
learning.
Well,
All that.
true.
You mean
so
you mean take that man's voice?
yes, because
Oh man.
technically they can have him sign a contract and say, "Well, you are the voice of this character. We own the character," and that's why you see them striking in Hollywood and everything else
Yep.
because all this stuff about owning characters and the voice it belongs to them.
See,
That's where
Ursula.
they're going.
They taking their
Hmm
voices.
And
Right.
likeness, not just the sounds of the voice, the likeness as well.
Yes,
But yeah, I had to. But
but,
yeah,
but in
I could
theory,
completely.
but in theory, I'm gonna give you your credit. Right? In theory, nothing lasts forever. So yes, but
Yeah. But I was gonna say I completely understand why he stepped down the role. It's because he's almost 70 years old in
well,
real
you
life.
already right. You said nothing lasts forever. So right, he has to go. He's getting old, probably getting
Yeah.
tired, and he probably doesn't. He doesn't really. And someone correct me on this because I'm not a big Mario fan. I played Mario games, but I'm not. that much of a fan of Mario type games. Does Mario even talk much outside of saying like 5 lines?
Yippee!
No, I'm asking a question. That's a
Not
question.
really. Not really.
So does it matter?
He
It's
Now he says some
iconic.
stuff here and there, like usually like in the older games. I realized.
Okay, like I'm saying,
Other than quips and quick phrases,
right,
does
quick
he have
phrase,
whole dialogue or
right.
like
I don't ever,
conversation?
I don't ever remember Mario having conversations, in-depth conversations.
He don't.
Outside of Super
He a
Mario
mute other
Brothers
than
Super Show.
his fun sounds.
So,
You talking about when you at the cartoon?
Yeah, that's the only time.
but
Yeah, that
is
was a
it
different voice
Yep.
actor, but
okay? What do you think about it, Double?
I don't know. I mean, is he iconic? Yes. Should he
That's the
step
only.
down?
That's the only thing. That's the only thing. He had. If this, he's iconic. Yes. Should he
Yeah.
step down? It's on him. He wanted to step down. Okay, good. Things change. Nothing you can do about it. Pass it along. Um,
I thought maybe they should just go for Chris Pratt as the new voice.
okay,
I
well, so
only
then,
see.
Why
okay,
not?
right there, we're gonna cut you off. Jazz, what's your opinion?
Okay.
I understand. He probably doesn't feel like doing it for the rest of his life, but
Exactly.
he's still tied to Nintendo and the Mario brand. I mean,
Right.
he's gonna be the ambassador. So that's like a great honor. Like you are Mario. So.
Like you get to pick the next person,
Mm-hmm.
give critiques and whatnot.
Yep. And that's if
You're
he doesn't
Mario.
go ahead and nod with the
Now,
permission to keep his voice.
Oh,
So.
Mario.
right now, let me give you a comparison, and you guys tell me which is more valuable. And I'm not saying the character and the iconicness, because both of these characters are iconic. When I say what I'm about to say, both of them are iconic. I'm not saying one is better than the other. But what I will say, which one will be, to me, is more painful to lose this character than that Mario. To me, Mario doesn't say anything that much. He has maybe in his whole existence, I don't think he's said over 1,000 words or 5 minutes to 10 minutes worth of conversation. Maybe, maybe not. As opposed to the guy who plays Master Chief.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Now
Oh
you,
no,
But I did
that's
read this tweet
if
in Mario's voice in my head. I'm just gonna put that out there. But you're right.
but you see where I'm coming from though, because
Mm-hmm.
in Halo, Master Chief has a lot of dialogue. He talks constantly, so to lose his voice,
Like actual
it
conversation.
yes, because it's an actual first person shooter and he talks constantly to Cortana or everyone. So there are a lot of lines with that
That's
character.
all types of even giving missions and all that. Like, yeah, they're coming over the hill.
So in my opinion, yes, it's sad because he is de facto gaming history, so to speak, in the 80s and 90s or 90s and 2000 and until
Well,
today. So,
Nintendo 64.
all right, Nintendo 64.
That was the first time Mario got a voice. Nintendo 64.
Okay, so that's cool. Man, we wish him the best. He's still an ambassador. So we're gonna move on to this next topic. This is gonna be a good one, and it's one Mark was wanted to talk about, and that topic was what is that topic? 5 games, and I want you to explain it. I know you sent it. 5 games to play if you like the Dead Space remake.
mm-hmm.
Tell me, I saw these games right,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
I don't
tell
think
us. Tell
I
us.
don't
Explain
see.
this.
And the
Explain
only game,
this
the
so
only,
short. Mm-hmm.
the only game that is similar to it to me is Callisto Protocol. And if you want to say
Literally,
right,
literally.
Yep.
or if you want to say Metro Prime because it's in space or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and it
But
got the creepy sounds. It, like Metroid got the sound like Dead Space, but that's about it.
okay,
I
and
think Callisto is directly is
right, that's what I said.
Directly
Yeah, but you can't
inspired.
say that. That shouldn't even
correct.
be on the list because they literally said that's the successor, the spiritual successor.
So they related.
So that's like that's in the description of the game. So that's like a given. That one don't count to me.
I didn't play.
The list looks like it's not really following like gameplay wise. It's like certain aspects of like Dead Space's
the atmosphere.
I guess you could say ingredients of what
Explain.
makes it
Yeah,
gameplay.
I
explain.
understand that. That's why I'm saying it. To me, The Last of Us has nothing to do with Dead Space, except you're killing people, so dead.
Except for that
So-
spooky feeling, because that intenseness of sneaking around and trying to
Okay.
get somebody.
It's-
That's
I
the
would
feeling.
It's in
say-
his ears
I
a
would- I
lot.
I would say Resident Evil is parallel to I could go Resident Evil, Last of Us. I can't jump all the way to Dead
I don't
Space.
know about 4 though.
I don't know.
4
about
is
4
the one
either.
that
I was about
it
to
like
say.
maybe 2 or 3 remake. Like maybe okay, we can go with that. But
To me,
one
maybe
remake.
2. Yeah, maybe
I would say
2.
2, like when you're in the lab. But
When that liquor
4,
come out, that
on
nightmares.
the police station, yeah.
Nightmares.
Yep. So when you first get introduced to the liquor,
Oh,
And
just like the
then-
babies.
and then
One
when
is
you
in
go to the lab,
one is in space and one is on Earth.
The babies, though, man. I don't
Okay.
like the babies. I just flash because they remind when the liquor when you first see the baby, it jump out and it do like the same stuff as the liquor did when you first see it in Resident Evil 2. But it was a
No,
different. You said what?
now when you first see the liquor, the thing that made it creepy is you're walking towards the door and you silently see it creeping through
Yeah.
the window.
The first time you see the baby, it's inside the glass in the incubator, and it jumps on, and all you see is the eye of the baby, and then it scurries off into the darkness. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah,
The
that's
baby.
spooky.
Same thing, same premise. It's just it's different scenery. Like instead of being the window outside walking down the hall, it's like
So
it's
we're
different environment.
jumping. We're
Mhm.
jumping from atmosphere to what is spooky. Is that what we're going with this?
I mean,
Because
well, but
to
that's
me-
what the
Space-
genre is, because it's a horror genre. So that's what they're going in the vein of other horror genre games.
and Dead
with
Space
this
has
list.
its own
Don't-
kind of
but that-
spookiness to it.
But that don't quantify the sameness of Dead Space. Like I said, Callisto Protocol
okay.
is the closest, but that is literally the spiritual successor. That's like we made this because we can't do Dead Space, so we made it.
Okay, so
So we made this.
But Bad for Blood was
Oh,
supposed to be. But
it's good.
I ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it ain't good.
and I'm not playing Callisto till it comes to Game Pass, and since it's not coming to Game Pass, I guess, or until it's $8.99, I'm not playing it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end
It's
up getting
good,
Dead
though.
Space before Callisto.
Yeah,
I want to play
well,
that remake.
I predict by April of next year, it'll be in Game Pass.
I can see that.
Yes.
Or 75 to 90% off one or the other.
Yeah, it was on sale a couple of weeks
Yeah.
ago, but it was on sale,
like
but it was
15
was
to
like-
20% off or something. Like
it was $40 something dollars.
yeah, like what?
Yeah.
20% maybe.
Yeah, about 20%. It was 20%.
Yeah.
So
That's par for the course.
I just think
What
this
about-
person.
What about this
Go
guy
ahead.
Soma?
I don't know, but you can
Wait,
download it with Game Pass. I just like looked
Can
looked
you?
it up on Game Pass. Yeah, I just literally did it because I didn't know
What?
about it. So I'm gonna
Really?
try.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that. I
Game
might have to
Pass.
try it
It's
out.
on Game Pass. It's a 16 gigabyte game on Game Pass.
I didn't know that. Let me have to.
I
have
know
to
nothing
download
about
that.
this game, but I will try it out and we can go ahead and
I know there's an
And,
Yeah.
and
RPG
watch
called
this.
Soma.
Watch this. I download and get me an achievement or two. So yeah, that's more.
Yeah.
That's
and it's in Game Pass, so you know.
yeah. Yeah. So okay.
Now, why Metroid Prime?
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Only because
Yeah,
it's
that's
in
why we were
space.
saying the
Put
list is
that in
kind of
The
there.
list
Alright.
Yeah,
doesn't make.
It's all
like
over the place.
gameplay wise, it's completely different.
Mm-hmm.
The list doesn't make sense to me. The list was.
In space, and you got a mechanical suit. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. That's why we wanted to just get a quick thought
It's the
on that
first,
because
first person, but it's third person.
the only game that I think is matches or goes with Dead Space is the spiritual successor is Callisto. I'm gonna hold judgment on Soma until I download it, which I'm gonna download
Yeah.
one day. So those are the only two. Metroid Prime, definitely not. It's a Nintendo game. There is nothing. I don't care what you say, Mega. There's nothing spooky on the Nintendo. The Nintendo
Hey,
makes
some of them bosses are spooky when you going through them little
okay.
corridors and stuff. They do have like some spooky, but it's not overall spooky. It's
Right.
like
It's
These
not
splashes
meant
here and
to
there.
scare you. It's not
yeah.
horror.
No, that's my point.
Nah, not like Dead Space where when your skin is crawling the whole time you playing it. Like I don't know what's about to happen. I would say Evil Within was closer because that gives me a similar feeling. Evil Within 1 and 2
No,
game gives me a
they didn't
similar
list
feeling.
that one.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
But those are more similar to me than those on that list.
Yeah, that make more sense. That Evil Within, I've seen you play that on Twitter.
That's spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I flipped both of them on stream. I need to get back on it. I'm feeling the urge. I'm feeling it.
I'm here.
We lose to one?
That's the court. Yep, we sure did.
Ooh.
The one has left the building. Bear with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, okay, I'm back.
Oh, there
I'm
we
back.
There
go.
he is.
There you go.
Yay.
I'm talking, I'm like, let's move on to the next topic.
Yeah, because I was like, it's about time for the next time. You usually say it.
Yeah.
Right? It's missing right now.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd he go?
Yes, sir.
And I said, let's go to the Bioware because this is going to be a quick one about them laying people off. What y'all think about that? And I'm going to predict something, but go ahead. What do you think about them laying?
I didn't see this. I was.
Nor did I.
Bioware lays off 50 employees. Everybody got a link.
Mm-hmm.
Do your homework.
Hey,
A company laying off employees. I feel like we've been here before.
it just looked like they cutting the fat.
Mm-hmm.
How many employees did they have overall?
But I think you guys don't see the significance. Yeah, I don't think you guys see this. See, they said they're cutting fat to be more agile, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, was it a studio part wing that they ended, or was it like
No, they just said 50 employees. But what two games they have coming out?
Dragon Age
And what else?
Another Mass Effect.
And there you go. So the last Dragon Age, now the last Mass Effect to me was good. I like the last Mass Effect, but it didn't sell well. Then the next,
liked it.
yeah, I did too. And Dragon Age, that's one of my most favorite games, and I'm still peed off at the last Dragon Age because and I know Double knows this. I know he played the devil out of it like me. But you had to kill all those dragons, the 50 dragons, in order to get that achievement.
Yep.
I killed all of them, still didn't get it. I was upset. And I'm like, well, it'll sit there.
No. Free labor.
When I beat the game. I know I beat the game, but Dragon Age is those actually are the two of the best games that I will play on and on and on. Dragon
it's
Age.
the non-turn based
Yeah,
playing
so
the most turn-based game I've never played.
My style.
Yeah, so my whole point is this though. My only thought about this is they're laying people off. Not Dragon Age, but Bioshock, the last game didn't do well. That game they made, and they cut it off. What was that game called? OG looked good. The flying game,
Anthem.
Anthem. Right there you go. And that didn't do well. Right. They're laying 50 people. If this game doesn't do well, do any of you think that they're going to shut that studio down?
Oh, it's likely.
Yeah, but I hope not though.
But that's where I'm thinking they're going. EA will shut you down in a minute.
So you think this the warning shots?
Yes, that's just me. Because you got to look at
I hate
what makes EA money. Their sports games, FIFA, Madden.
Yeah.
in that game Jazzy playing,
Sims.
The
Sims.
Sims.
The Sims. That's they
All
that's
them
they
And
packs they got on there.
Sims
Two
Max
three
and
thousand dollars to buy all the packs on that mug. Yeah, okay.
the mobile games and a couple of others. But other than that, they're not pumping out money in Battlefield. And I can say this. Oh, and their first person shooters do well. Battlefield. So the next Battlefield's got to do well. But if Bioshock doesn't rank in the top 10 and it's a great game, I'm not Bioshock, I'm sorry. Mass Effect or Dragon Age don't do well, I think that's a warning sign.
I think Dragon Age will do well though. I do. I think
That's
we
the
hungry for Dragon Age right now.
okay. Let me ask you a question. You hungry for it, but I can guarantee you that a lot of people haven't played Dragon Age like you or me.
Nope, I got a personal grievance against that game.
See,
That ain't got nothing to do with the game.
Yeah,
really?
he got something
Yep.
else going on in the game.
I was playing the game and the Xbox crapped out on me, and it took me 2 months to get my Xbox back. After I got the Xbox back, Dragon Age don't have nothing to tell you where you were in the game.
Oh, they sure don't.
So I would have had to start all the way over. And I'm lost in a high difficulty level. Don't remember how to play. Trying to get around. Like I'm cool.
First you
Especially,
Dragon Age.
And
and
I was like 40
especially,
hours in. I was like 40, 50 hours in.
especially when those dragons were beasts to destroy. Those dragons were very difficult to destroy.
Mhm.
So that's my thought. I think that I'm hoping because I know both games I'm get on release. So with those games, I'm just going to pre-order them because I'm so much of a big fan of Mass Effect and Dragon Age.
Big
I
fan,
hope,
big fan.
yeah. So you'll see me playing that all day if I had the opportunity, but I don't. The luxury, I don't want to say opportunity, but the luxury of doing it. I would play that game all day. What are your thoughts, Jazz?
Yeah, it could be warning shots. Like I said, I didn't know about this till today when I pulled it up, but that very well could be.
They just announced it today, right? They just announced it, I think, today,
Oh,
which is
okay.
ironic because of Gamescom. But I think they just announced it today.
Mm.
Interesting.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Really? Did y'all see that guy jump? Well, we'll get to that. That's yeah. Wait till games come.
Yeah. Wait till we get to Gamescom. All right, so we'll see what happens with that. What did you guys? Let's go to the Stalker topic, and then we're gonna go to PlayStation because I know that's gonna be a hot one. No, yeah, let's go to Stalker PlayStation, then we'll just go backwards to Starfield to Gamescom. Did you guys? What do you guys think about Stalker releasing in 2024? Now, some people were upset because it's not releasing in 2023, but a Q1 2024. Saw somebody get mad and try to go off on field, say, "Why didn't you release the game this year?" I'm like, you have idiots all around the world, and it just stupidity reigns supreme sometimes. Because I'm like, you would rather this game get released because you want it to be, but you do not know this country is at war and they're fighting Russia, and you want because your personal thing is to have a video game out. These people are developers and their families at war. What do you think take precedent? Their livelihood or your personal satisfaction? So I thought that was a stupid comment, but I'm like this, take their time. The game looks good. I think there's going to be a demo they had planned to let people play. I haven't heard anything though about that demo at Gamescom.
We seen some footage of it. Phil was playing it.
No, I want to see it actually 4K 60 on actually
Yeah, it
YouTube.
was like a side view. It wasn't no. I wouldn't count that as seeing it. Oh, Callisto Protocol off 55% off today. Oh,
Is it?
It's $26.99 right now.
Oh wow. Still ain't buying it.
Nope.
It's still not buying it. So, it's
I
still
said
not.
what I'm gonna get first. I'm waiting on Dead Space Remastered.
Yep, I'll get that first before I buy Callisto Protocol, and I still think it probably won't come out on Game Pass before Christmas because they'll still try to milk you. EA will, but after that, because it'll be a sale, and I say, okay, let's put it in there. Be a whole year. They'll put it in Game Pass. Any more thoughts on this, Stalker? I'm wishing the best for it. Looks good.
I
I'm
haven't
just
played the
waiting.
first one, so I don't know too
I
much
didn't. I
about
didn't.
it.
I haven't played the first one either, but this looks interesting.
This looks good.
Yes.
I mean, I'm cool with it coming out first quarter 2024. That's fine.
Yeah. Me too.
We still know it's coming.
There you go.
I feel like that should be a. As a matter of fact, I think that's a good thing because I think a certain other Xbox game is going to take all the spotlight for
Okay. Here's the thing.
Well,
We're
oh
gonna get.
wow.
Yeah. I think Starfield. Like I said, Starfield is gonna take a lot of people's time, and then you got Forza, and that's gonna take people's time. Then you got Call of Duty. I
Yeah.
mean, it's those are the main three games that's going to be and maybe one more game, but the three games that most people are going to be focused on: Starfield, Forza, and COD, Call of Duty.
Now here's the thing. Do you put this game ahead of Avowed?
I think I don't think you can see. I don't think you can cut. I don't think you can. Oh, wait a minute. Before I answer, I need you to define put ahead before I can answer.
Well, I mean, we know Avowed is dropping probably first quarter 2024 also.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Not at all.
Because the back end is going to probably Hellblade.
I
There's
don't
a lot
think
of
so.
games coming. There's a lot of games coming in 2024.
Right. So, what do you mean put it before? I just I want you to quantify that.
Well, I'm thinking Avowed
No,
February, and then
but okay, go
in
ahead.
the
No,
release schedule. In the release
no,
schedule,
no. I don't
since
think anything like.
you already got Call of Duty coming November, and then you turn around and release another game that's similar.
What's another game that's similar?
Well, as far as it being a shooter, you see what
What
I'm
game is
saying?
that? What game is that?
I'm saying Stalker. They're saying Stalker first quarter. Where you got Call of Duty November. Then you finna turn around and drop another game probably late January or February sometime, which would be another shooter.
That's why. That's why I'm trying to say that. I don't think. Okay, I think what a lot of people are assuming is that Stalker's releasing in January or February. Stalker's not going to release till March.
Okay, but they always release one game February. Something always comes in February.
Okay. Give me.
Christmas.
But I don't think it's going to be a game in February. I really don't. I'm telling you, if it's a game in February, it'll be Stalker, nothing else. And then if you're saying, well, because I think that Forza and Starfield, from what everybody's saying about Starfield, I think Starfield is going to take everybody's time. It may give, it won't, but it may because Starfield is on a platform and is on Game Pass. A lot of people are going to give it a try. And that's what you'd call engagement. And so I think Starfield is going to.
That is a 6-month release. After Starfield, you got September, October, November, December, January, February. That's 6 months. I mean, do you think they're gonna wait that long? I think
They want to get back to that four games a quarter, right? I mean, 4 games a year.
4 games a quarter, right?
One game every quarter. I stand corrected. So September is the end of the quarter. October, November, December is the next quarter, and that's Forza. January, February, March. So you think they're going to drop 2 games,
Yeah.
being Stalker 2 and Avowed?
Avowed.
I don't think so. I think Avowed will come out in September 2024. And see, this is where it's going to get nasty because if Microsoft owns, hold on, if Microsoft owns, if this stupid merger goes through, if Microsoft owns Call of Duty, there is not going to be a need for Hellblade to come out. See, that throws the whole schedule off because you're going to focus on Call of Duty because Call of Duty is still going to be kicking butt. And I think that's the whole new. Are they? Yeah, because this is going to be a whole new campaign. I think when they start with that new engine, I don't know. So it's going to be funny because if they become a first-party studio, if this merger goes through, which I'm still doubting, but if it does go through, then you got that the games they're going to bring out. You got all of Activision Blizzard games. So that fourth quarter is going to be two stacked because I don't know what's going to come out. I wouldn't put because all these games need room to breathe, right? But you do have different type of gamers who like different games. Me, I want to play. I do want to play Forza. I will invest a lot of time, but you got these little games I still want to play. So I don't think Hellblade's coming out. I think Hellblade is a 2024 game, fall 2024, October, and then about September.
Jam packed, man. It's jam packed.
But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's gonna see. So we'll see. Let's get to this other topic real quick and then go to the other one. Bethesda execs wants fans to see a Netflix documentary ahead of Starfield. Is it on Netflix? What is it called?
Oh yeah, where is it?
I'm looking on Netflix now. I'm gonna look for Starfield, see if it's out there. I'm signing Netflix as we speak. What does it say? Look for
Unknown Cosmic Time Machine.
Yeah, that's it. Unknown.
unknown. Okay, let me search. I don't see anything yet.
A documentary about the Hubble launch of James Webb Telescope.
Yes.
Oh,
Gives you that all the exploration of space feeling.
I'm
Put you, like,
already a
gassed
space.
up.
I'm already a space person.
But that
So
puts you in that feeling, like even more, like make it fresh. Like, ooh, I can't wait to go exploring in this.
That makes me more excited to play the game now that they want us to get
Mhm.
mentally prepared. Okay, I appreciate that.
Does anyone know? I want to see how a lot of people got that. When we get to the Starfield topic, that's when I'll bring this up. But yeah, so we watched the movie. I watched that tonight before. I watched some of it tonight, and I'll check it out. It sounds interesting. Unknown. I should have played a second of it in Netflix, so it'll stay in my history, and then I'll be able to just roll through.
Somebody said Carl Sagan's Cosmos is better.
Yeah, Carl Sagan Cosmos is much better.
I have to see from
I like Cosmos, but Carl Sagan dead, so that Cosmos was in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah,
If that
70s.
70s.
70s. That was your guy's favorite, Tyson.
Yeah, because Tyson. We getting off the topic, but Tyson, he knew Tyson. I think he went to school. He taught at Cornell University, and I think that's where they went to a summer program, XYZ. But
yeah, that was kind of his idol.
Yeah, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll all, everyone, if those who are listening, please like, subscribe to the chat, please, and give us a like. Now, here's the one I want to talk about. This is funny. The Sony PlayStation Portable, the PSP. launching in the fall for $199. So you guys know about this.
Yes.
What's your
It's
new
PlayStation
in-house
Portal, not.
in-house tablet?
I was
Okay.
gonna say, let's not confuse it with like the actual PSP. It's called PlayStation Portal.
What
Okay.
is Sony doing?
It's hold on.
What is that?
Hold on. I gotta step back. PSP acronym. I ain't gotta confuse anything in this world, young man.
PlayStation
It's a
Portal.
PSP.
PlayStation Portal,
Portable.
PSP,
Yes.
PlayStation Portal.
PlayStation Portal,
Instead of
yes.
PlayStation Portable. That's the only
Yes.
difference. They took the ABL
Yes.
off.
That's
That's all.
all.
That thing
Not
counts.
ABLE.
able. It's
Count
not able.
PSP.
It's not able
They
to
took they
stream.
took the able off. That's
It's
all.
not able to stream.
Now,
It's just Portal, not the
what do
able.
you
Portable.
guys okay, I'm gonna ask, I'm going to each one of you guys. So tell me what you like and tell me what you dislike, and do you think it's worth your $199? We'll start with Surge.
Oh yeah, you could get it to go with your nice $500 VR piece.
I said, I didn't say be
Wah,
facetious.
wah,
I said I
wah.
want to know what you like and what you dislike.
It looks like a nice screen on it. It looks like it's nice and clear.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that.
Okay. A nice 8-inch screen.
It looks clear though. Look how clear that looks. That looks like a good picture.
Yeah, that's about it. That's
Okay.
about it.
And I don't know how the controllers will feel because
Well,
I don't like
you,
using the controllers on the Switch like that.
well, if you
And this extra
there's a
space.
there's a video by Your Average Gamer. He had it, or I think he said he played with it. And
Okay.
go look for him, and he did a video about it.
Yeah,
And
didn't
he
he say
said
like his hands got in the way or something like that? The
it,
edges.
he said it feels just like the controller you holding in your hand.
Okay.
So you didn't give me your dislikes. You gave me your
The fact
likes.
you can't leave the house with it.
Oh, okay. You can leave the house. It may not work as well, but you can leave the house.
Okay, you can't have it functioning outside the house.
Somebody said, or at least I can. I can. No, I'll wait till I get to my part. Okay, let's go to Mega. What do you think?
Okay, here's my pros. Pro number one. I was about to say the same thing. The screen looks nice.
It does.
Yeah, it does. And that's all the pros I can actually think of.
Mark, he saved you $199.
Oh, that wasn't getting in this house.
main
Okay.
con.
Not really.
Well, here's my main. Well, my main con with is, did Sony forgot what makes a handheld a handheld?
It's it.
No, they want you to like
Boom.
stop playing your
There you
game and
go.
go into the washroom,
That's
and then you're not supposed to leave the house with your DoorDash and everything in the house. You know, you could be in the bed just playing the game. You
I'm
don't
not
leave the
taking.
house.
I ain't taking any little thing into the bathroom. Stop.
That's what I said. You need to talk to the other people.
Stop.
You need to talk to the
Stop.
other people. I ain't gonna
Stop.
say who, but the other
Yeah.
people.
Okay. Stop. Next. What Mega? What are the other positives do you have?
That's all I can really think of. It has a nice screen. That's all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Jazamoto. What do you think?
It really does have a nice looking screen. I'm sure it's bright.
So it's unanimous that it has a nice
It has
screen.
a nice
From a
screen. And I'm not being like.
hold on. I'm going to say everyone's being Captain Obvious. It has a nice screen. What does Sony? Hold on. Let me finish, because you guys keep talking about the screen. The
Hey, I was
screen,
first,
but
so don't say
I know,
you
but you was first. Yes, you were first. But would you not think it should be a great screen coming from Sony, who make televisions?
That's not
So
guaranteed.
that's what I meant.
That is not
I
a
said
guarantee.
obvious.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my theory on that. But go ahead.
But yes, aside from the nice screen, which I'm sure is bright and very crispy and clear, is it light? Like, I didn't see any specs. I mean, if it's a light.
No, they said it's light. It's very light. Well, it doesn't have anything in it, so yes, it's light.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No need for fan or anything. What else? Do the controllers come attached like that? Because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay,
I don't think they detach.
So
Somebody
wait a
just
okay,
minute.
wear.
because that's
You mean that's just a
hold
200?
on. So
All right.
my thing is, I don't like that design personally because for portable devices, I want to be able to just grab and go. Oh, it's
What?
starting to let me put it in somewhere. I can see that getting snagged, maybe breaking. I don't. That's just me, and I haven't held it, obviously.
You know, I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but I have to say this before I forget. You know what it looks like to me?
Hmm.
A
Batman.
boomerang. I'm sorry, boomerang.
It does look like a
All right,
boomerang
Xbox One controller, original
with
controller,
somebody's
OG.
phone
Okay.
glued to it.
Batarang.
Like the
Oh, but go
design,
ahead.
yeah, it just doesn't seem like it doesn't flow. The design doesn't flow,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I don't like the snags and yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What if you drop it?
Then I don't know. We'll have to see.
oh yeah, if that breaks, then the whole thing breaks.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't like
It
how it
looks
Mega.
feels
it
like
looks
that.
fragile.
OG, what are your thoughts?
Um, it's like they got confused. Like, man, we really want to make a portable, but
Me too.
nah, we don't want to make a portable. Do we want a PSP? Nah, I don't know. It's like they confused with it to
They
me.
say yes, we want a PSP. That's the PSP we want.
It's a phone
Yeah,
married to a
Well, they
controller.
should have,
yeah.
but then again, I bet there's some weird business decision that that led to this outcome.
Y'all want that young 2000 PSP back.
I don't like it. I don't think it's gonna sell well.
I don't think
I
so
don't.
either, especially with everyone being, getting more into streaming. Like, why? I don't know. If you have a
What's
PS5, I mean, I guess, if
what's
you
the,
don't want to buy a PS5, I can see that. But I don't know.
Don't you need a PS5 for it to work?
Do you? Oh no.
you need a PS5.
Oh no. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I'm I'm like, what is she talking about?
I'm like,
Never
that's
mind.
piggybacked off the PS5. I'm like, what you talking?
Never mind. It
I
ain't
Okay.
mean,
so.
why not all out? Why not just go all out? I mean, like the G Cloud or the ROG Ally. You know,
People keep thinking Sony has this big streaming cloud service. They're renting. When you rent stuff, you have to pay the piper to rent. But let's stay on topic. What are your dislikes, OG?
there's no Bluetooth in this thing. I don't think either, right?
Exactly. You
Oh
hit one
yeah,
of the
that's
nails on the
another
head.
thing.
Oh
There's
wow.
no Bluetooth.
No Bluetooth.
What do you mean ain't
It,
no
ha-
Bluetooth? So how does it connect?
They really
it has
trying.
for it
Wi-Fi?
has it no. It connects Wi-Fi. That's just for streaming purposes. It
So
connects
infrared?
no for your headphones. They have proprietary technology for lossless sound, and then you have to buy separate headphones for $100+ for it to work.
Yo.
So
It costs as much as a VR. That's funny.
I mean, so what
That's
you
funny.
looking at?
That's the
You looking at something that's aimed at the hardcore. I would think
Yeah, if the people
a
don't
person that
care,
buys
just don't buy it.
everything. It looks cool. They buy it. You know.
Or
I think
Sony.
that's what we got right here.
you said hardcore.
Yeah,
They don't want to leave the
Hardcore.
house.
hardcore Sony guys. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they
Oh yeah,
yeah.
hardcore, definitely, most
Gotta
definitely.
have everything that comes out
Gotta
soon
have
as it
everything.
comes out.
Okay, so let me say a couple of things that I don't like about it.
Uh
One,
oh. You gotta say what you like first. You gotta be nice.
okay, what do I like about it? The color.
I was about to say you better not
If
say the screen
that
after
is,
saying what you said.
I would go say the screen.
You better
I
not say the
mean,
screen.
the color.
The color scheme as well, the white on
Yeah,
black
the color, right
with the
on
blue
black.
highlights.
Yeah, that's the only thing I like about it. I mean, I like the response when you're in the house because I saw it working. But here's my thing about it: it's a portable. It's $199, and you know that saying, "You get what you pay for." That to me,
Right.
that is exemplary of you get what you pay for. For $199, you get exactly what you pay for. My main issue with this is they're like, oh, somebody wrote somewhere that said I can play it. He said, whatever. Somebody said I can play it on the go. And I will respond that you're going to go right from your bedroom to your living room. That's on the go. And that's as far as you going. Because he's like,
Might make
oh,
it to the backyard. That's fine.
yeah, here's my problem with that. And that's why it wouldn't
I
work
got
for
a
me.
question when you're done, but go ahead.
Yeah, it would never work for me because I'm like, okay, you put your PS5 in sleep mode, right? So
You didn't answer
then
my
I
question. Never
turn.
mind.
Oh yeah, you put it in sleep mode, and somebody told me, yeah, you can put it in sleep mode, but once you start playing with the little device, it turns it on. Then I'm assuming I can turn it back in sleep mode because to me, what if I try to play and I'm in the hotel room? Like people do not understand. You in a hotel and you across the country, I don't think people really understand what latency is and understand how horrible that experience is going to be. Now, you may be able to play like OG, you may be able to play from your laptop if they allowed it from your office to your home. If you turned your Xbox on, you get a little bit of latency because you're so close. But when you 300 or 400 or 500 miles away out of the country or in the US or another state, that latency is going to be an MF.
Uh-huh.
Very hard to deal with. So how is this fun? And then you're going to leave it on? No, it doesn't make sense to me. Then the proprietary headsets you got to buy. So, but it does, to its credit, it does have a 3 millimeter jack for the headphones.
3.5.
Yeah, 3.5 millimeter. Yeah.
So
Hey.
if you wanted to, you can use any headphones. My
Yes.
question was
So
with the whole sleep thing. So ideally, you can't just be in the bedroom chilling, playing on your handheld, and then someone else be playing the actual PS5.
oh no, that is not possible.
I didn't think so.
PlayStation don't work
So
that
it
Uh-uh.
way.
really, no.
You shutting it down.
Nah.
What would have been the best thing for them to do is authenticate with your PS5, right?
Mhm.
They may do this in the future when they glow the cross, and I think that may be their ulterior motive is to authenticate with your PS5. Then Sony's cloud says, okay, you have this game and you could play it on the cloud.
Mm.
You get my point? So if
Yeah.
you had God of War, then you could
I
play
see.
it in the cloud. That there again, you can't play your PlayStation Plus premium games. Something like that you can't play on.
Mm.
Something
Oh,
like
like
that.
the thing they use the online, you can't use on while you on your phone
Right,
device.
right. That's
Mm.
it.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's
That
crazy.
that is
That's too
right.
much.
Right. It doesn't play. It doesn't use the PlayStation Online games. You cannot play streaming. It doesn't do that.
Alrighty then.
That's silly. Silly Billy.
Wait, plus games in general, or are we talking about like PlayStation Now stuff?
Yeah, PlayStation Now games, just
Uh-huh.
streaming games.
Uh-huh.
So you
Which,
can't
in
play.
my opinion, that lets me know somehow, some way, they're not owning some part of it.
Mm.
Because it would be easy then to authenticate your PlayStation Cloud account and let you play anywhere you want to play.
that's right.
And I think that's going to happen, but it's about money. I think it's about money, and I think they're in the Google Cloud. I think if they can get some, um, I guess, money or funds right, then they'll do this because something's not adding up. I think this is going to be their way of getting into cloud services. Because to me, that's what they should have did, and it probably
Mm.
would have sold like hotcakes. But we'll see how this, because at present, design, marketing the way it is, it's a fail. They're going to have to update that system, authenticate it, and have a way for you to authenticate and play in the cloud. That's the only way I see this being a success. Okay, moving right along. Let's go with this topic. Then we're going to go into Gamescom/Starfield. We're going to go to Microsoft and Activision Blizzard structure proposed acquisition and notified structure transaction to UK's Competition and Market Authority. So in essence, you guys heard about this. It was popping all week, right? Was it Monday or Tuesday it started popping?
Yeah,
You guys remember that? Tuesday?
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday.
It was Tuesday. It was Tuesday. I think it was
Mhm.
Tuesday. Or was it Monday? Whatever. It was earlier in the week. So in essence, outside of the EU, because I thought it was just in the CMA in the UK. Activision, all Activision games, Ubisoft has the rights for streaming only. And Microsoft has to go license or buy it back to put it in their streaming services.
So they're making them
And
double dip.
yeah, so they have to pay. Microsoft charges everybody for the licenses or whatever for the games to stream. So they're still making money both ways. But I just think this is the most utterly stupid thing I've ever seen in my life. And the CMA is a bunch of butthead. But I still think they're going to come up with an issue after next week. They got 1 week till 7th to put their opinions in. And what Ubisoft is saying, everybody can put their games in it. I mean, everybody can license it. It can be in Luna. It can be in PlayStation streaming. But the physical buying of games, none of that is impacted. It's just streaming only.
Yeah.
Streaming has nothing to do with anything else. So if this gets the deal done, then I'm happy. And I emphasize the word if. Thoughts?
They really playing ridiculous with this, huh?
Yeah, yes.
They trying to milk.
And who has been the only one? Give me my props. I have been the only one telling y'all I never trusted him, never will trust him, and still until the ink is on that dotted line. All these people saying it's over with. Finally, we're going to get this. I always will say this: it's the end of the road, and if they throw a monkey wrench in this program, then Microsoft will walk away, and then the FTC and all of them win.
Well, what do they win? More
Blocking the deal. Yeah.
Horrible
And this
practices.
and this is not, and this is the funny thing that I thought about, and I wanted to make sure people understood this. Okay, the streaming, right? What, and think about where I'm coming from. Do you think, and I'm gonna ask all of you this question, do you think Sony will try to put Call of Duty in their streaming in their streaming services?
Well, yeah, they would if they could.
You think so? No. They have the right to do it with this agreement. They can buy the rights from Ubisoft to stream it, and then Ubisoft has to pay Microsoft for licenses. But Microsoft can't stop who they license it to. But do you think they would? That's the question.
Ooh, Sony, if the deal went through, is what you asking?
Yeah, if the deal goes through, do you think Sony would say, okay, this latest Call of Duty coming out, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 comes out. If they had the opportunity to put that in the cloud on November, whatever day it release, November 8th or 9th, whatever, do you think they'll put it in the cloud for their gamers?
Yep,
You do?
I do.
Okay. What about you, Jazz?
Yeah, they might if they're not. Let me be careful with my words. I see it as a possibility that they might want to do something like that.
Okay. And Mega?
Yeah, if they have the chance, then yeah, definitely. Since
Okay.
Sony says they really care about Call of Duty.
Okay. What about you, Sir Rich?
And you said Microsoft gets the money if they still do
No. Would, if Microsoft gets it, would Sony put it in their cloud because they can license to put Call of Duty in the cloud?
Then you said
The
that
streaming.
Microsoft will still get paid from that stuff.
Oh yeah.
No. Out of spite, and
Based on that.
No,
Well,
they still, but they're going to get it anyway, so it's not anything hurting them. but would they do it? That's the question.
I'm saying they wouldn't just for
Yes.
spite.
Yes.
I'm saying out of spite because they know where the money go end up.
Sony want to maximize profit.
Okay. Then okay. So let me ask you this question. Then why the devil would they put it in the cloud? And let me explain this to you. And this is the reason why people do not understand why they're not going to put that game in the cloud or let it even be in the cloud.
I have an idea. Okay.
Tell me one game that you own while streaming. Tell me one game that you own while
Not
streaming.
one. Not
Okay,
one.
so hold that thought. Hold that thought. So Sony gets a 30% cut on every Call of Duty that is sold, right? To their so they make 30. Let's say if the game costs $100, it doesn't, but they'll make $30, right? Per per Call of Duty sold. But if they
Right.
stream it, they're going to make pennies because they don't own anything. You literally they can stream through Ubisoft Plus, or they can buy the rights out themselves. Ubisoft Plus costs $14 or $15 a month. So you're paying $15 a month for all these games. What percentage of Call of Duty would Sony get of profit streaming from somebody else?
Nothing.
You get so
Hardly nothing to care about.
So where would most of the money come from? From people
Actual
buying
hard
that.
games.
Exactly. So you can talk that cloud all you want. The streaming, it ain't Game Pass. It ain't saying that you can download the game. It's saying that you can just stream the
Like
game.
cloud streaming.
No, that's it. So tell me where Sony gonna go. Who would do it? And they announced game. You can play Game Pass. And I'm saying this because I want to. I said, okay, let me look at it. So I was on my PC earlier today, and you can play if you have PC Ultimate Game Pass, which I think we all got Ultimate Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, right? Do any of you subscribe to Nvidia Plus or Nvidia?
I get
Okay.
newsletters. That's about it.
I went over there because I have an Nvidia card in my PC, so I signed in.
Yeah,
and hold on,
only go in for updates. I need to.
I tried to get Nvidia with GeForce now, and I went to the site to see if I could see Game Pass. And I looked at that crap costs $19.99 a month or $14 or $15. I'm like, it'll sit there.
Okay, yeah, well, all right. I'll go back to where I get complained where I'm at. Forget y'all.
You gonna tell me you gonna charge people $15 a month so they can stream their own games?
Thanks.
Right.
So if you have Game Pass and you got that service, then you can stream your Game Pass games because it's already authenticated that you're there and you own them.
Do you think with this move that
Yes.
Boop, boop.
Go ahead and ask your question.
Ubisoft Plus is going to end up in
I
Game
said yes. I already knew what you was
I
going
said
to
that before it even came out. Don't even bring that question up. Don't even. I got to jump on that.
I think
I got to
because
jump on. Yeah, say yes
I
before
think
yes. Yeah.
because I do believe it may not
We ain't
come.
gonna pay nothing for it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going right. I don't think it's going to come this year, but like January, February, when everything cools down, I do think it's going to come. Ubisoft Plus. So then, if Ubisoft Plus comes, is there even a need to stream Call of Duty because it'll be in Ubisoft Plus already?
Yep.
So that can be a funny way to work around and do it. But I do think that Microsoft made a deal. Why would we give you Call of Duty for 15 years of all of Activision games?
Yep. Ubisoft end up making some money on top of it.
But I don't see it being lucrative. I only see it being lucrative to Ubisoft growing its library for those people who want to play Activision games in the cloud.
They're still making money though,
Right. But I'll be honest with you. I would say I wouldn't even say that because I couldn't play Call of Duty in the cloud. It'd be boring. I couldn't do it. Because of the latency issues playing cloud. I played Halo once. It was okay. I played it, but it's hit or miss because of the latency issues. So I don't see how that's going to take off just yet. Maybe 10 years from now when the infrastructure gets better, but not right now.
Yeah, that's a thought I had too. Because right now, the only game that I've consistently streamed was ESO. Because that doesn't really matter, like, if you're doing Quest or whatever, but everything else is like, oh,
Really?
50 million people.
But see, you stream that from your PC. You didn't stream
Yeah,
it
yeah.
from the cloud. You have what you call it, right? You have Game Pass Ultimate, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
I have streamed from my phone while it,
Oh,
outside the
have you?
house. Yeah, oh yeah.
So what you really saying? You was streaming while you was at work. You can call it what you want to
Yeah,
call
okay, on my lunch break, yes, that is correct. That is
Don't be
correct.
tricking
I
on her.
do. That look, I think I already admitted on this podcast that I got a separate Bluetooth controller I keep in my desk. That's okay. I do my work.
Bust out.
It's
Do,
on
do,
my
do, do,
lunch
do, do.
break. I do what I want. But anyway.
I know that's right. On your lunch.
But
Do, 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 do.
the only type of games that I really had latency issues with were first person shooters, like
Yeah,
when I played
exactly.
PUBG. So I know Call of Duty, on top of its popularity, that's why I was like, I don't know about that one. But like you said, maybe 10 years from now.
I mean, Monster Hunter works well, and
Okay.
baseball works pretty good too.
But do you play them with people or are you
50
playing them single
million,
player?
yeah.
By myself. Yeah.
Because
Okay
that
then.
means you're not playing the online. That means you're not stressing. You playing it with the
All right, I'm
offline
not
version
talking
of
about
Monster Hunter.
like what you call it play good. Fallout 4 plays really nice.
The
in
single
the
player
cloud.
side.
Yeah, the single player. I
But play
mean,
something
no.
like Diablo 4 that forces you to always be online, even though you playing it by yourself. It's still
You're gonna be in that queue for 10
pulling
years.
some bandwidth to stay online.
Yeah.
You can even see it in Diablo 4 when you playing it on your Xbox or any of these PC as well. You can see when you're running around, the horse that disappearing to somebody else's horse shows up right
Mm-hmm.
to you. So all those little latency issues, they have to. It's not the time, and so it's an
Yeah.
issue. But I don't see the deal. But to get back to your question, I do think 100%, 100%, and the Ubisoft will be in Game Pass for free. And everyone's saying that's why they raised the price to $15 to $17. I don't have a problem with the price of Game Pass because I'm telling you, I make it up with what I do as far as the daily
Points.
quest, the points, and so if I make $5, $10 a month in points, I'm only paying $10 for Game Pass. So how am I losing?
People don't know how to use all the tools at their disposal. That's what it is.
I got 200 and some double spends all his points. I saved my points. I think I'm gonna buy something though before Christmas.
Every
I'll
time I
buy.
hit $50, I spend something.
I'm thinking about getting the Armor Core.
Oh, are you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm gonna get that, but let me know what you think.
Yeah. It was
Yeah, I
Armor
wanna
Core.
get
What was that other one we was looking at? That's also that Immortal of Avium.
People are talking about that. I don't think that's doing well.
Okay, I have to
Actually,
see it.
actually, I
Because
don't
it is
think.
an MMO, and remember what the years over there when it came out.
Well,
You couldn't play it.
I don't think I couldn't play it. Yeah, that game was horrible when it came out. I don't think anybody. Let's get to this topic because let's move there because we've already talked about Gamescom and what they're talking about Starfield. I don't think, and that's that whole issue with Larian. I don't think anybody wanted to launch a game around Starfield and all the pub Starfield has been given.
Because it's gonna get washed away. You're gonna get
Yeah,
Titanfall 2.
exactly.
everything. Get out the way.
Eclipsed.
Just like Ludacris say. Get out the way.
Especially all the stuff they doing. They over here on Twitter talking about watch this documentary, getting people talking about it. Even
Everybody's
the
talking
people
about
who mad are
it.
promoting it. Don't even
But
realize they promoting it. They promoting it.
Yep. Every time
I've
they open their
I've seen people who are haters have said, for what I'm saying, I like this game. I'm seeing people who are playing the game said every doubt that people have go away. The game is better than what people think. So I'm like, I'm trying to see how they're going to impress me.
Hey, I saw my sign. I saw my town. It looked like Star Wars. They version of Star Wars. Looked like old Western town. Like, yeah, let me go there. I need to be there.
It looks good. So
Yeah. It
one
looked
thing I
like a
wanted
cross
to
between what's that robot show? Mark. Westworld.
Show.
Kind of look like Westworld.
I was
Westworld.
thinking reboot. Like what?
It's kind of like Westworld. It looked kind of had that Westworld feel to me when they was in that Western type of town. But yeah, continue. Sorry about that. Head thought. Ugh. The one?
Yeah, I was just thinking, what did you guys overall? I'm like, I don't see anything, but what did you guys think of that? How they marketed during Gamescom, and do you think they did a good job? I think they blew it out the water with all the accessories they're announcing. I mean, people are going crazy with that.
Oh, he cut off again.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
said
yeah,
people are going crazy.
Oh, that was your end of your statement. You stopped so fast, it's like you cut off. It's crazy. They actually promoting it. They doing what you said they needed to do. They be listening to you. Phil is a fan.
it actually was explosion.
Yeah, so let me get this out of there too, because I've seen a lot of people going crazy over Starfield. I don't know. What do you think those the colors represent in Starfield? Because a lot of people
What
said it
colors?
meant on the game or the colors of the on the controller. What does that mean? I want people to understand what that means.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The four
I need
colors
a
on.
photo.
No, you talking about the orange?
The actual
and
colors,
all
the
that?
red,
Yeah,
yellow, and
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Do people know what that means? Because someone thought it meant something else, and they were like, "I'm not going to support that game because it's too woke."
Did I think it's the rainbow, even though it's not a rainbow?
Right. A lot of people thought it was
No,
similar to that.
that's like a sign of discovery. Like
No,
Okay.
it's actually the light spectrum. That's
Okay.
all that is. And people didn't pick it up. And I'm like, this just tells you how uneducated people are.
Is that why they told
Anybody that
people to
took a
watch that?
basic science class would understood what the splitting light up into spectrums. And if
Wow.
you look it up, you will see that it matches that exactly. That's what those colors are there for, which shows that they went above and beyond.
oh,
No
I
pun
didn't. So
intended.
it was like supposed to be like some rainbow colors because I could see it, but I
You
can't.
see, but
You know what I'm saying?
you okay? Okay, let me say this. You've seen the colors on the controller, right?
No,
Yes.
You've
I
never
saw
seen the
'em.
Starfield controller?
no.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
That's why
Yeah,
I said
pull
I
it.
needed a picture. That's how.
Heck, it's not even just like the controller, the marketing
The
with the
logo,
branding in
right? Yeah.
itself. Yeah.
Y'all must not know how I don't pay attention to marketing.
No, but like even on the web page, everything. Hold on,
Yup.
here we go.
Everything is
Okay.
right.
Pew!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the blue, yellow,
OG probably
orange, and
laughing
red.
at y'all right now because he probably understand, but it's
Yeah, that.
so you talking about the colors at the top,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
were saying that has to do with
yes.
the
People
with
were
a
saying,
whole nother
"Oh,
organization.
right." They were saying
That.
people were woke.
Because in my mind, that just looks like I was saying, like the light when you like leaving an atmosphere or something like
Right,
that.
right. That's
Like
what it's.
when they coming
that's
out the
what it
crest of the
is.
That's
atmosphere.
what the spectrums.
Bada
It's the light
That's what
boom.
it
spectrum.
is.
And people, I just tell you how people want to take things and just don't understand.
They just want to be mad about something.
Exactly. But and I think they did it ingenious how they linked all this together. I mean, they did a good job. It took forever to make, and they're saying there's not as many bugs in it. And I'm glad Microsoft or Phil Spencer gave them all the time they needed to do what they had to do because everyone is saying that game looks so freaking good.
Yeah. If it look good, hey, but I want to know how it play
Well, I mean, you look good and play good. Everyone. That's why I said there's no bugs in it.
because the
They haven't.
controls. It kind of look like all the fast-paced action games I've been
Right.
seeing lately.
They said the controls are tight, like it's a shooter, which
Yeah, that's what I was
it
going for.
yeah. And if it's the controls are tight like a shooter in a space game, I'm in.
Yeah,
Heck
because I was
yeah.
watching him flying around with that jetpack blasting fools. I was like, oh, okay,
Well,
that looks fancy.
But
Machine
here's the
Games.
thing: you got Yeah, yeah, and Machine Games help them. But what I find to be funny is some people are complaining about the game. Oh, it's not going to be anything. But to have a CEO of another company try to make this game exclusive only to one console to keep it out of Xbox hands, that's amazing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if the CEO saw the game, then wanted to make it exclusive forever, then that tells me 100% that the game must be really good.
Hey, it made somebody jump, didn't it? I don't know. I'm not gonna let this happen. Uno reverse. Oh my goodness.
So we'll see. We just got a couple of more days till blast off. Well, I didn't get the early edition because I'll be out of town, so I'm not even going to try it. But I think if you got Game Pass, if you buy what is you have Game Pass, you can get the
Premium.
premium edition for $26 or $30.
Yep.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yep.
What
I
y'all
knew
talking
it.
about?
If you have Game Pass, you can pay $30 and get the Ultimate Edition.
Of
I
what?
think I will. be
Starfield.
doing that.
Starfield.
Really?
Yep. $30.
That's interesting. that's highly interesting.
Yeah.
So you will be playing it on.
They just putting up their little photo. It's installing right now.
Who is that? Who is that fellow?
I think I want to get that one.
Yeah. Mm.
I bet you it already sold 5 million copies. I bet you break a record.
I don't know if it sold 5 million because of Game Pass, but I know it's going to do extremely well on PC.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because when it first came out, it was like number one on PC, and it's always been in the top 3.
Did you hear Phil said all Game Pass games should have cloud saves? He said all games. Yeah, he said all games that's on Game Pass should have cloud saves.
I thought they already did.
So you can go
Yeah, I
from console to
thought it was just a
PC to
thing.
wherever you at. You should be able to save your game.
I thought it was already like that.
I thought it was already like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
certain games, not all games.
Oh,
What
really?
games? Every game I play. What games? You got any on top of your head?
I know. He was well, for one, this Boulder Gate doesn't have it.
Baldur's Gate doesn't have it?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's because of the design of the developers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, someone in the chat.
When he was talking to Destin, he was
What did you say? What did you say?
all games should have
hold
it.
on. Jazz was saying something.
Yeah, just real
Somebody
quick,
in the
someone in the
chat.
chat said, is Diablo 4 worth buying, and is it cross-platform? Yes.
And no.
Yeah.
And no.
No, it is cross-platform.
Yeah, yes
it is.
and
yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Join
Yeah,
us.
I mean,
yes, it's worth it.
Diablo 4, take all your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw Double playing it. He was playing with his cousin because I know when y'all hide anonymous, if Double don't be anonymous, he anonymous. I'm like, these two, who are they hiding from? Bill collectors.
So
I saw Double playing it. I know. Who is they hiding from?
The people that they owe bills to.
Oh, that's my nephew, you guys.
Oh, hello.
That's my nephew.
Oh, hey, what's up? What up, Craig?
That's my little nephew. He ain't little, but that's my nephew.
Little to you, cause
younger.
Yeah, younger.
Well, don't forget to hit that.
And one of my buddies, yeah, that's and Medic 58. So that's another buddy. All right, let's get to this last topic. So, what did you guys overall think about what do you call
Gamescom.
Gamescom. What games stood out at you? Let's say that. What games stood out for you?
For me,
Yeah, you.
Starfield.
Outside. Okay, let me rephrase it. What outside of
haven't really seen any to get a good grasp of the games that were there. So far it's just been
I
Starfield.
was just looking at YouTube notifications that post, trailers and stuff from Gamescom. That's how I got my Gamescom content so far.
Yeah,
But
they showed some. They showed a little more Black Myth.
that looks all right, but this is going to be. I'm tired of all these games trying to be Souls-like.
Yeah, me too.
I'm tired of all these Souls games.
Like it's cool,
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
how they overdid the battle royale. Just like they
Yes.
do any
Oh
game,
my
just like they
Yeah.
goodness,
overdid
yes.
shooters, just like they overdid platformers. They outdid it. They do it every genre that people vibe towards. They mess up by overdoing it.
Because everybody trying to get some of that green, which I understand,
Hey,
but
money, dollar bills, y'all.
don't mean it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, even that I tried playing that Lies of P demo, and I was like, yeah, this is just like
Another
Dark Souls.
Souls game. It's
I told you
another.
I could look at them and tell. I know about looking at them now. That's how many they made.
I
Yeah,
like Lies of P. I like Lies of P, but I don't like the games that I have to. I don't want every game to be the same, and that's to me the. I don't think it is as. Let me see. Unforgiving, to say the least, as Dark
For
Souls.
for example, that's why Diablo kicked off like that. It was a breath of fresh air, a major
Yes.
game that's different from all these other games that's out right now.
Really, yeah. I could say that.
Oh, I like
Diablo.
Diablo. I
Oh
like
yeah,
Diablo for it.
and it's fun. You can play it by yourself, fun by yourself, fun with people. It's
It's
just
fun
being with
with
more
people.
people
Is
enhances it.
right. It's being with people is fun. Playing by yourself is fun. To me, the hardest part is it even got better for me when I understood more about paragons and how to use paragon. Once you start
Yeah,
understanding the
yeah.
paragon, yeah, you're like, okay,
I was over there
yeah,
looking at
Ooh,
Jazz's
man.
Paragon, like, hey, here's some suggestions. Like, all right.
Yeah, he helped me out.
Dexterity.
I use
It's not even
intelligence.
that. It's not even that. It's about getting to
Right,
your cores,
you're
to your
right.
major core
And
things, and
you
then
and
amplifying
then
it based off of those.
right, and then you go up the little ladder, and then I mean, I call it ladder. Then you add
Yeah.
on to what you want there, and then you gotta
Major buff.
like intelligence your buffs, and you go to intelligence if you want to get here, and then that leads you to that other buff, and it's like a little puzzle to me.
Yeah, for instance, like you say you like dexterity. Look along your board and see there's probably one that say dexterity. You need X amount of dexterity
Yep,
to get this bonus. So you
yep,
work your way to that to unlock that, and then you be like, oh, by the time you get there, I bet you have enough dexterity or somewhere near. And don't forget, it's not just the dexterity in there; it's also the one that's off your gear and your attributes, your bonus things and everything. It's a mix and match. It's complicated and not at the same time.
It can get intricate. Yeah.
The higher you go, the more you're gonna need it though.
tell you what, I've been playing. I've been playing a couple of games by myself, and my sorcerer. Oh my god, he can do some damage. He can do some damage to a whole bunch of people. And I rarely use. I got like two shields that automatically come on when I'm fighting, and I'm like, if I get in like a fight with 30 or 40, that's when I start getting hit, and I'm losing a little bit of health. But I never get down to a point of complete loss of health. So I got like 9 health kits, I call them, and I'll
Potion.
go, yeah, potions, and I'll go through a dungeon, and I still never until I get to the boss. That's when I have a problem.
Yeah, I'm getting that way on my barb right now.
I'm only at 62, trying
Yeah,
to get.
my barb. It's like 64. But I haven't touched my season. You playing on season?
Yeah, I'm playing season. Mark is playing the regular one. I need to go back to that one, but
Yeah, I was playing regular with him. I actually soloed the tier 4, the 70 dungeon to get to tier 4 with my bard.
I'm already at
Yeah,
tier 4 because I had
that's
which, and
Yeah, I
I had,
soloed it. I didn't get handheld. I soloed it. Hush.
I ain't nobody handheld. I just
You
got
sat there.
there.
You sat there and let somebody else beat him up.
And I let him beat him up like a big brother. So hey,
Yeah,
and then
he
I
held your
came.
hand. Hold on. Go sit under the playground. I'll be right back. This dude get off the swings, and we're gonna go on the swings right after I get this dude off the swings. That's what happened.
I get my licks in and I'm good. I told him, I said, I don't have a problem. If somebody showed me, then I can go back and then I can start playing my level up. And that's exactly what I did. I said, okay, I see what he did. And I'll go through and did all of mine by myself. I'm good. I'm playing with them to do theirs. No problem. Then I go back and do mine.
Yeah, you cheat. I just
I
play.
didn't cheat.
Yeah, it is. It's gating the system.
It's only cheating if it's a workaround.
It is
Couldn't
a
be
workaround.
cheat. It's not a workaround because I'm
Yeah, it
invited
is.
in the game. It's not.
It's a
Cheating
workaround.
is when you trying to do something that the game doesn't allow you to do, and you
You
try to
cheating
inhibit
yourself
it.
through knowledge. You getting the
Now
knowledge
you,
without going through the trials and
oh
tribulations of
Lord,
getting it.
That's
jeez,
like
You
copying.
having somebody sitting there watching somebody get beat up without having to go into the gym and be like, all right, I'm gonna take all these moves. Yep. And then they've been in the gym figuring it out, and you just watch it.
That's like copying somebody's answers.
In the system.
that's advanced learning.
That's gating the system, however you
Who
call it.
said advanced
That's getting an
learning?
advantage that others don't have, or those who came before you didn't have. Hey, call it
Each
whatever
one,
you want to call it. It's gating the system.
I call it. Each one teach one.
Yeah, gating the system. You
Well,
just
that's
fortunate to have people.
That's copying the homework without actually studying. So when the tests come up, you don't know what to do.
Oh, I know what to do.
Well, yeah, you do, but
Not talking
you
about all the
know,
people that
all them other people.
that be left in the dust by ourselves
Mm-mm,
without our powerful friends.
no, I know what to do because I was able to. Now I go in and I fight the boss. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
after they kill everything and let you get all
No,
the
no,
beefy gear.
I
Go,
said
yes,
no, no. That's
yes.
not true. Can I finish, please? Thank you, sir.
Hmm.
If you do realize you can't use any of that gear that you get.
Yeah, you can. You can level
No,
up
you
and put it
can't.
in the bank and level up and use it.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
destroy all of that, and then when I get say like right now, I was at a
So you
59.
get items so you can
I
level it
took
up.
my.
There you
You gonna
go.
let me finish, or you
And
gonna
you
talk?
get money. Okay, go
No,
ahead.
I destroy all that. I destroy everything I get there because I can't use it. I
Yeah,
sell
so
all
you
the.
get the
I
items from it.
sell. I sell all the legendaries. I mean, I don't sell it. I junk all the legendary with the what you call it guy, and then I sell all the other stuff. But I brought myself up through the ranks, and when I got 60 and above, that allowed me to start using 60 that I earned because I
Yeah.
went back
No,
and did
because
all
you
that.
don't get it. I'm saying you got a bunch of items because in season you have to earn everything over again. When you get gear and break it down, you're getting items. When you go through there, you're getting money. You're getting mad level ups. That
So,
isn't just your
well,
level.
you
That isn't
saying
just your level. You
this?
able to spec your gear more than the average person. You
Okay,
able to
so
buy more stuff than the average person. You're getting a
okay,
leg
so
up. You're getting a leg
okay,
up. Just face it. You got a
okay.
leg up.
Are you gonna let me finish?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I was entitled to a trust fund and others weren't. So my trust fund left me stuff, and everybody else didn't have a trust fund. I take my
Exactly.
trust fund.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
I'll take that trust fund. I'll take that trust fund any day. As long as that trust fund had a lot of money in it, I am not mad. But that's almost, I think we hit all our topics, ladies and gentlemen. Um, we talked about E3. I mean, Gamescom. I thought Gamescom was good. I think there's two more shows going on tonight. I mean, tomorrow. I think they're going to do something tomorrow. But thanks everyone for listening. Let's do some outros. Serge, you started. I mean, no, yeah. Jazz, let's let everyone do their outro, where you're going to be, where we can find you, things of that nature. Let's start with Mega.
Well, Well, you'll find me every Thursday right here on the Gamers DMC podcast at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And I guess after this, I'm just going to talk to my friends via Discord.
Well, you should invite your friends to join via Discord.
Say that again.
I said, if you're talking to all these people on Discord, you should have invited them early to join. You did that the other week, OG said. Thank you. What about you, OG? Where you going to be?
You can find me here with the rest of the Gamers DMZ every Thursday. You can also find me on Twitter, OG
Tweet.
Tweet. Twitter. No, I should be saying Twitter X.
XX.
Even though the domain is
XX.
still Twitter.
Yeah, to me it's saying, yeah, is that too.
Don't gotta type Twitter to get to it. Ha.
And you can also find me on Facebook in our All Things Geeky group. Lots of fun stuff in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jazz.
You can. Where's my picture? Bam. Okay. You can find me here every Thursday with the rest of the crew. Also on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, X, the artist formerly known as Twitter, and YouTube. All Jazzymoto. Yep.
Okay. And you, sir, Rich?
As everyone else, you can find me here every Thursday. You can find me on YouTube under Sir Rich. You can find me on Facebook under Sir Rich Gaming. You can find me on Twitter, aka X, under Sir_Rich, and Facebook as Sir Rich Gaming, and Twitch, the other T, Twitter, Twitch, all of them, but all of them Sir Rich.
Okay. You can find me here every Thursday. You can find me on the Xbox as the one, PlayStation as the one. I think I'm going to do a little streaming tomorrow in Diablo 4. And I'm here Thursdays with the rest of the crew. So with that said, it's all on you, sir, to give us the holla holla.
Oh, it's time for everybody to say holla holla.
Holla holla.
Holla at me.
Holla, holla, holla.
Holla, holla, holla.
Holla, holla,
Everybody
holla,
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 holla, holla,
holla,
holla. Thanks for coming through. And holla, 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 holla.
holla, 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 holla.
Holla, holla.